Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, bringing you guys Fairy Tale's final season, episode 291. I'm recording this way in advance to when it's going to release, but that is because I'm trying to get ahead of the game for two reasons, because I'm going to be releasing early access on my Patreon soon, as well as, actually by this point, I think it might be released. Shoot, I had my schedule up too. Uh, let's see. Sorry. Yeah. So if you want, at this point, if you're seeing this on YouTube, then you are able to go on my Patreon and see the next episode if you wanted to, because I've launched early access now if you become a patron. So cool stuff. Sorry. I was not ready to talk about that, but it just kind of came out. Anyway, last episode we had episode 290, which was the big one with the big reveal of what Fairy Heart is, which is just unlimited magic. One mix-up I had that I realized while editing was that they said during the episode that Fairy Heart must never be released, so there is a chance that they will never use it, but I still won't eliminate the possibility. The last episode in discussion, I kind of had a whole thing about, like, if they used it, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, how are they gonna animate that kind of thing, and how does it, like, work, and wouldn't they just dominate and everything? And I had all these questions about it, but it seems like they're gonna try not to use it. And I figured they were gonna try to wait till the last minute, but I didn't remember them actually saying, like, we're not gonna use it. But yeah, they actually said it. So, and Zareth and Mavis were talking about their plans to, Mavis predicted Zareth's plan for a full-on invasion, which I don't know if that's going to happen this episode, but I'm really excited to get into those fights. And then Natsu has a secret weapon, which is apparently wrapped underneath his arm. Last episode I did a lot of speculation on what it could be. I still have no idea. The only revelation I did have is he said it's an ability he created. So pretty much all the predictions I had in the last episode, except for maybe the fact that it's like partial awakening of E.N.D. on his arm that he's hiding, is like all the other ideas I came up with are kind of null and void because none of them are ones that he would have created. They're all ones that we've seen in the past. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump into 291 and see what this episode has for us this time. Alrighty, so we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Do, do, do. Okay, so a little bit of recap, but that's okay. Yup. Full force. Do 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 do. Cool. Intro? Oh, new intro! Shoot! I can't watch this. I'm too hyped for these fights to watch it. Oh, what do I do? Yeah, I'm not watching it. I can't see it at all. I can just hear the song. Oh, man. Pretty good song, though. I still like the first one better so far. Way better. But yeah, I guess since I can't see anything, and I don't really know what to talk about, and I don't know the beat to hum along, when I mentioned during the intro to this that I had something else I wanted to do as well as getting the early access up, I'm really looking forward to the new Path of Exile League. It's a game that I play, and I want to have more time to play it, so I'm going to do more work this week before it launches. For me, it's the week before the league launches at the moment when I'm recording this. and I'm trying to record ahead, edit ahead, and everything, and have everything uploaded and ready to release, so that way I can spend more of my free time playing that rather than recording episodes and give myself like a few days. Alright, so I think that's the end. I see a little bit in the thumbnail. Okay, so I think we're back into it now. Whew. For those of you that aren't full length, I skipped the intro, just so you guys know. Yep. Aw, yeah. Poor Mavis and her tragic story. Leave it to Natsu. The Magnolia Defensive War. Oh shit! Oh, damn. So they evacuated the entire town. That makes sense, but I didn't even think about that. Like, they're just gonna have this fight in the town. They're just gonna wait for them to come. Hmm. Fair enough. Stop! Foreshadowing, for sure. Fair point, too. Interesting. What's with, like, the Mavis fairy flying around? Is she just checking up on everyone? Oh god, a shower scene. Ooh. Yeah, that's true. Crimes Force the Air is like their entire purpose is fighting Zareth. Like that was Jalal's whole mission. Hmm. It's always so awkward. Like it's a heartwarming scene, but freaking do people actually do that in Japan? Just hug each other naked? I feel like you should wait till you get clothes on before you do that kind of stuff. God, Jupia. Aww. Love. Ooh. He better say yes. This man better say yes. Ooh. Hmm. Well. And there's the Mavis fairy flying around again. Oh shit. Damn. What if they come from underground? Nice. Hmm. Probably. Oh god, the music in this show is so damn good. Oh, I love Gramps so much. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Because Ajil can travel underground, can't he? Can he bring other people with him? Hmm. Everybody can sense it, I suppose. Panning to everybody. I like when they do this kind of stuff, but at the same time, it's a little extreme. Hmm. Oh, they're coming in quick. Oh, damn. I suppose when you have like 200 years to prepare for it. Holy shit. Just one fraction. Damn. We are about to see a straight up war in Fairy Tail right now. This is gonna be insane. It's a really loud bell. You better get ready. Oh, a barrier! Nice! Who's making the barrier? Is it Mavis somehow? Or is it Freed? It looked like an enchantment. Yeah, Freed! Oh, what a badass. Oh, this song. So how long can those things fire for before they, like, run out of magic, I wonder? Probably more than Freed can handle, I'd say. Oh, can they share their magic like that? Damn. This is smaller scale than she anticipated. Oh shit. Oh shit, getting to see Mavis in action! I love it! Oh shit, the sniper. Ooh. Yeah! Yeah! Nice! So they're the flying dragons, and then the ospreys are, Bisca and... I can't remember the other guy's name. Damn! Oh, they are just wrecking him. Holy shit! Oh, how powerful is that, I wonder? Is it like close to a Jupiter cannon, or is it less or more? It looks like a Jupiter cannon. Yeah! Damn. Kana. Oh. Damn. Oh shit. I don't like the fact that there's three of them against one, though. Oh god, they're sick already. Jesus. She can't use it while she's sick. Yeah. Oh no! God damn it. God damn it. Gray? It was blue. But how... Oh. Urza? How did she get up there? Oh, damn. I like how she's just accepting it, too. She's always usually so apprehensive about it. The barrier's still up down there. I still don't know how she got up there, though. I wonder. How you doing, Freed? Hmm. So has some made it through, or... Ooh, half. Cool. So there's roughly 25 left? Yeah, wasn't it like 30 minutes before? Maybe they have more stored up magic power or something? I don't know. Who's that guy? Is he wasn't one of the 12, was he? Or is this one we haven't seen? Alright. Okay, so this is Agil's army. Although, do the guys with swords have magic? It always seems weird when they take soldiers that don't have magic and they just do this to them. Like, why bother bringing them? Distraction, I guess? Oh, damn. There's like blue lightning in it. Is that an animation choice? Okay, so this guy has some skills at least. Oh shit. Nice. Ooh. I feel like they wouldn't take one down this early, but I don't know how, like... I guess I have no gauge of how long this stuff is supposed to go on for. Oh jeez. No, Urza. Oh. Is it maybe August? Or is it Zareth? Oh, this guy, then? Oh, that makes sense. His name is Wall, so maybe he can penetrate walls. I don't know. I mean, they should have anticipated that the more would come. Hmm. Oh, all three of them. Aw, Aquarius. Uh-oh. Hmm. I hope that's not a bad guy. Is it Kana in her bathtub again? Oh god, it's this chick. Why is she in the bathtub? When did she leave an impression? Hmm. It's probably not good though. Oh my god. Jeez, they are coming in hard. They predicted it though. Oh my god. All directions. Uh-oh, Mavis is freaking out. Oh, shit. Ah, no. New outro. I'm not gonna watch the new outro just in case, so I minimized it. Ah, crap. Oh, man. This is gonna get intense. I mean, we've seen shoot. I guess I should wait for discussion to talk. I miss the old intro and outro, to be honest. Hmm. I guess the chorus isn't too bad on this one. It's a little bit faster than the last one. The last one was very slow and almost somber feeling, and this one is yeah, it's a bit faster, I'd say. And I need to actually, I think I can keep the episode minimized and just close it as soon as I hear them start talking. So I'm sure there's gonna be some preview. Uh, yeah, okay. So that is the end of episode 291. Yeah. So I have to think about that for a second. I'm so like distraught after that episode. That was a really good episode. Damn. So I guess I'll kind of go from the beginning. We had Mavis flying around, checking on everybody, which was pretty cool. She wanted to make sure that everybody was in like a good mindset. And I wonder what would she have done if some people weren't, you know? Like I guess what was the purpose of checking, you know? Cuz to me that like yeah, I guess I just don't know what she would have done. I mean, I guess she might not have done anything. Maybe she just would have been more wary and calculated it into her plans, you know? Because the more information she has, the more she's able to accurately uh, predict what's gonna happen. So that's probably what it is. But yeah, so we had basically all the characters showing their, you know, resolve and everything, and then it went right into the attack. I liked what Makarov said right before the attack, mentioning how they're all, I mean, essentially what he said was they're all nervous and worried, but they're keeping themselves grounded and surrounding themselves with other team members to help them stay grounded and not freak out, which is pretty cool. And I always love when he takes like the, you know, the father role or grandfather role, like just like being like I need to protect my kids and stuff like that. Although even though he hasn't had too many badass moments, I'd love to see some more like epic fighting from Makarov, but it's usually like he gets defeated or he's not there to take down the enemies. I think like the biggest time he really took something down was Phantom Lord's Master, right? When he used Fairy Law. That might have been the only time we've seen him actually take someone down. So it'd be cool, since this is such a large scale fight, to see him go toe to toe with someone from beginning of the fight to the end, you know? Because we just don't see that often. But yeah, that'd be really cool. So the fight started, and 50 ships came from the air. I don't know what direction that was. And they started bombarding the city, and Freed, which is pretty cool, had an enchantment set up, but it wasn't quite enough, so everyone went and attacked. Sorry, I know I'm saying everything that happened in the episode. I'm just trying to like play through it so I know like what I want to stop and talk about. And it's really cool that Freed was able to defend so much. Like, I don't know how that defense works. So he sets up the enchantment, but it, like, does every blast that that barrier take, like, reduce his magic power in order to, like, we'll say the enchantment, like, or, like, the projectile hits the wall, and that takes up, like, maybe it destroys a section of the wall, but doesn't go through it, and he has to use his magic to, like, repair that small section, and he has to do that for every little bit that's getting hit, and that's what's draining his magic. I was just trying to think about, like, how it's draining his magic and why just setting up the barrier, it isn't just, like, there, so that's interesting. It's really cool. I wonder if he set up any other traps throughout the city, because during he might not have had the magic power to do that, and I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. But it is something to think about. During, what's it called? The Battle of Fairy Tale, I believe the arc was called, we had, Freed setting up a enchantment around the entire city, and then, or town, I don't know if it's considered a city or a town, and then he set up a lot of smaller traps all around where if you step in it, you trigger it. Now, the thing is some of those seem so overpowered, I don't think they could logically use them, because technically, couldn't he set up a bunch of them that just say you cannot use magic within this barrier, and then just have a bunch of people outside of it blasting magic inside to kill them, or injure them? Because I know they don't like to kill a lot on here, but I don't know what they're going to do in this case. So I don't know. I've always thought that his enchantments were really overpowered with some of the stuff, or like one of the ones where like you don't have oxygen in here, and I'm guessing he put a limit on it until you pass out because he didn't want to kill back then. But he could just say like, if you trigger this trap, you have no oxygen forever, like, and they just die. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know the full limitations of his power if he can like use it to kill. Since we just don't see a lot of death in the show. But yeah, that's some pretty cool stuff. And then, so, one thing I really want to talk about is we had the epic moments of Natsu and Gajeel and Wendy fighting against the ships, and they were wrecking them. They took out about half of them, and then they make the stupid decision to land on the ship. Now, I laughed, and I thought it was funny, but at the same time, like, you'd think by now they wouldn't do that. Like, it's kind of ridiculous that they still write this into a big battle like this, but I guess I understand they want to try to keep some levity in there, since this is going to be such, like, a serious situation. But at the same time, there is a small part of me that's like, why'd they have to do that? Like, why couldn't they just let Urza go up against them? And on that note, how did Urza get up there? We know that she can jump high, but she can't fly with any of her armors, I don't think, unless something has changed. Unless we assume that one of the Exceeds, Happy, Carla, or, Lily, one of them grabbed her in that, like, short time that they put Natsu and them down. Did they manage to fly down, grab her, fly back up? Are we to assume that? Or did she just, like, manage to jump up there? Or can she fly with one of her armors? Because I know her Heaven's Wheel armor has, wings. But I don't think they're actually functional. Like, we've never seen her actually fly, have we? I don't know. But either way, it was pretty cool with her coming in to save them, but that being said, that shouldn't have happened in the first place, because they should have known better not to drop off the 3 Dragon Slayers that can't ride vehicles that has been going on since the beginning of the show on a vehicle. Like, especially with how smart, like, and it wasn't even, the thing is it also wasn't even a blunder of just, like, just the Exes dropping them there, and they're like, oops, we made a mistake. But it seems like that was the plan that, Mavis came up with, because it panned back to Mavis, and she was like, oops, I forgot. but she's like a genius at these battle strategies. You'd think that'd be like the biggest thing to keep, an eye out for. I don't know. It was kind of dumb that they had that, but the rest of the episode made up for it. So they quickly resolved it with Urza coming in to save them. Basically, cut them and cut the front of the ship off and made them fall. And then we had Urza fighting the Agil is his name, and that was pretty cool. Although Urza definitely seemed to be at a slight disadvantage for now. Granted, that's how all the fights always go. I'm wondering how quickly they're going to resolve these fights. I think I mentioned it during the episode, but I have no basis since the show is still airing. I have no idea like when they want to get this big war over to have it be Natsu versus Zareth versus Ethnologia. That's probably going to be the big showdown in the end. And I don't know, I have no idea the timetable, because the thing is like, if you watch this when the show's over, you might know, okay, there's 50 episodes, and we're on episode, I forget what episode this is considered. I think this is like 14 or 15 since like the final season started. So I'd be like, okay, there's 45 episodes, like 35 episodes left. They're probably gonna extend these out really long, but I have no basis for that. I have no idea when the series is gonna end. So, for all I know, this fight between, Agio could go on for 10 episodes, and we could just see, like, bits and pieces while the other people are fighting as well. Or it could go on for 20 episodes, or 30. So I don't know. Or it could end really quickly. Next episode, Urza could defeat this guy, and they could move on to the other ones. Because the thing is they have 12 of these big bad Spriggan guys to take out. And is there 12 members of Fairy Tail that are strong enough to take one out on their own? Because we have, like, Gray, who probably is, Natsu, who probably is, Urza, that probably is. If Master steps up and fights, and that's 4. Gajeel might be able to, Loxus probably can, so that's 6. But then there's 6 others. Like, if Juvia got really serious, but she rarely does, she might be able to. I guess there's also, I forgot about, Mira. But then there's maybe Elfman and Lysana could take one out on their own? I'm not sure. But then we also have Crime Sorcier coming in, and Jalal might be able to take out one. I'm just trying to think of, like, how many people we have to, like, take them on, And then, like, all the grunts could be taken out by the lesser Fairy Tail members that wouldn't be able to, like, take them on 1v1. But yeah, interesting. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, to be honest. I'm pretty excited, though. I can't believe that one chick. I really like her. Brandish is her name. She just shows up in Lucy's bathtub, and she said, "You really left an impression on me." She said something along those lines. I don't know what that means, because they didn't talk much, did they? Because the only time they met was on that island. And I don't believe she said much to her, so why did Lucy leave such an impression? Curious. I have no idea. At least as far as my memory serves, she didn't say much. I'm pretty sure Natsu said more to her. Because Natsu was the one that was, like, saying, like, oh, you hurt one of my friends, or you hurt some of my friends, you're not gonna get away with this, or whatever. And then she hurt her own friend, and said, there, now we're even, and then shrunk the whole island and left. I'm pretty sure Lucy didn't say anything. I don't know. Maybe... I have no idea. I was thinking maybe it's like a girl thing, Like, oh, you're pretty and I'm pretty, so you interested me. But Brandish doesn't seem like the kind of person that cares about like appearance. Uh, Unlike her little buddy there, the mini guy who just yells A plus and F minus, and who's really annoying. It seems like he's like her personality because she doesn't really have much of one. But yeah, interesting. And then right at the end of the episode, we had Warred freaking out because basically the entire empire is coming from all four directions now. And the thing is the thing that seems a little weird to me is Mavis predicted that they were gonna come at a full front assault. And now she seems surprised that they came at a full front assault, you know? Like, did they plan to run away? Was that a part of Mavis's plan? Because Mavis never told us, like, her whole plan for this fight. And that just seems a little weird to me that she didn't, like, she predicted it, but now she's freaking out about it. So maybe she did expect to be able to take out these first 50 ships and then fall back and then maybe take on another like wave of them and then fall back farther or something. I'm not sure. But I don't know where they'd fall back to because they evacuated the city like they expected this whole like battle to take place, and they set up all these like the Jupiter cannon and Freed's barrier and everything, and so maybe they thought they'd only come in small waves, but I'm pretty sure she predicted that they'd come with like the entire empire in like a full front assault. So, I don't know. It seems a little strange, you know, like Mavis is supposed to be this genius tactician, but she didn't think of this. So, I don't know. But she was freaking out, and it was pretty intense, her saying, like, seeing how freaked out she was, because a lot of times she's calm and collected because she predicts everything, and now she's freaking out because she says they have 0% chance of winning, which is rough. Damn. And then there's also the wall guy I didn't mention. He broke down the barrier. He's a strange looking dude. I don't know what he is, but it makes sense that he's the one that breaks down the wall. I mentioned it during the reaction, but his name is Wall, so if he gets through walls, it makes sense. And barriers and stuff, so. I don't know if Wall has anything to do with like his power or anything, but makes sense. To me, anyway. Man. Although, the thing is like, he said something like 1,000,000 troops are coming in. The thing is like, I feel like I should be more intimidated, but I'm not, because of the fact that majority of them seem like majority of them except for the 12 seem like they're gonna be pretty easy because they don't have magic, except for some of the captains. It seems like they have some magic, so maybe they'll put up a fight, but at the same time, you know, probably 999,000 of those guys, of that like million he mentioned, are probably just like peons running with swords that don't have magic and can just be like AoE Nova down by any member of Fairy Tail. So it's just not as impressive. Now, if you said there was 1,000,000 wizards, I'd be like, yeah, they're fucked. But interesting. Yeah. I think that pretty much sums up this episode. It was a lot of like prep work and planning. I had some complaints about it, but I did really enjoy it all the way through. I'm really looking forward to seeing some awesome fights and getting like the power of friendship, because we've had Mavis be wrong before, right? Like, she says there's 0% chance of winning, but back in like the Grand Magic Games, she also predicted some things that didn't come true. And she said that like the power of emotions is what like defies calculation. and I'm guessing that's going to be the kind of thing that makes it so Fairy Tail, wins. Or, I mean, I assume. I mean, it's kind of metagaming a bit, but I assume that Fairy Tail is gonna win, because it's not like they're gonna bring the series back to have Zareth kill every member of Fairy Tail and then end the series. But with the series ending, I do have this kind of thought that there's probably higher stakes, for like because throughout the show they probably didn't want to kill any members off because they like the dynamic of having an ensemble cast of all these like awesome characters, and maybe some people would have been mad if some people like died off, but with the show, with this being the final season, they could kill people and it would have less of an impact on the show. Like, it would have less of an impact on the long-term part of the show for a higher emotional stakes for the final season kind of thing, if that makes sense. So it's interesting and worrisome because even though I have that mindset of it's the final season, so some characters could die, I do not want to see any of our Fairy Tail friends die. That's what I'm saying. I do not want to see that at all. Depending on who it could be and everything, it might break me. I remember the all the Lasana scenes when we thought like she was dead and stuff were so sad. Man, even rewatching, I like get teary eyed seeing it, even knowing the outcome. Even knowing that she's alive, just seeing like the sadness in everyone, and they animated those scenes like so well when Elfman in his transforms scene like slapped Lasana, and all the sound like cut away for that moment. That was just so powerful. But yeah, I do not want to see people die. Oh man, so yeah, I'm guessing these next like ton of episodes are gonna be crazy, unless they go into like some character's backstory. Like, I feel like until this war is over, we're gonna have like non-stop combat. But who knows? Because I don't, which is crazy because usually with shows, especially Fairy Tail, they do stuff where like not every episode is gonna be fighting, and once it gets to the fighting, it's resolved within a few episodes because it is harder to do like more animation for the fights. Like, it's a much higher budget, which is why fillers come out, and also, I mean, fillers come out because they need to the manga needs to catch up and everything as well. But I assume some of these big fights are gonna take a lot more animation, and if they're gonna do a lot in a row, I wonder how they're gonna manage to do that. Like, maybe they're ahead, because I think a lot of anime do their episodes week by week, but it's possible that they already have 50 episodes done before they even release the first one. They could be ahead of the game. I just don't know if that's the case or not, and that could be why they could give it 2 or 3 weeks to finish like one good episode or something, and they've been doing that these past like, I don't know how many years it's been since Fairy Tail stopped airing. I think it's been at least like 3 years or so, possibly. I don't remember, but yeah. I guess that all that doesn't really matter. I'm just curious if they're gonna do big fights for these, because if there's 12 bad guys, it's possible that they could do 12 episodes just to resolve this friggin' 12, and I feel like it's gonna be more than that. They're probably gonna dedicate more than one episode to a fight, possibly. And then we also have all the lower captains that need to be taken out, and all the minions as well. And then the fight between Zareth and Natsu and Acnologia, however that's gonna work, also needs to take place. But I guess it is possible that they could have some leeway like maybe Xerath won't fight them right away if they wipe out their force. If they wipe out the whole Spriggan 12, maybe Xerath won't come in right away, and then they'd have some leeway. But either way, I'm like metagame thinking this too much, and I probably shouldn't, so sorry about that. I'm just curious. But also, don't tell me in the comments or anything. I was just trying to, like, make some predictions by metagaming a little bit, because I have nothing else. I don't know how to predict any of this. But yeah, no spoilers in the comments. But if you want to talk about these episodes that we have seen in the comments, feel free to do so. I'd gladly like to chat with you guys about that stuff. But yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for my discussion on this episode. If you guys are enjoying this stuff, please hit the subscribe button, and I very much appreciate it if you do. And also, if you want full-length, uncut reactions, you can check out my Patreon. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, I believe at this point, early access should be released on my Patreon, and you can watch the next episode right away by becoming a patron, which also supports me, and also would allow me to do possibly more and more episodes in the future, and also opening up my channel to have more slots available. Because right now I release episodes 4 days a week, and if the channel grows enough, I could expand that to be doing a video every day and having like a different show, having like at least 7 shows going where I release an episode of a show every day or something like that. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. I very much appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.